All right, Kenman here. Boom. Today, we are continuing with my Kenman Picks series for 2023. If you haven't seen any of them, I have a playlist started right there. Going through knives that I know and I've used in different price ranges that are basically currently available today and what they cost and ranges that they fall into, blah, blah, blah. Today, $60 to $70 is the range. Pretty sweet spot. These are some fun knives. Yeah, let's go. Before we start, not sponsored by anyone, and I purchase everything at retail price. I do these videos because I love discussing knives and sharing info and ideas with others. If you have any questions or thoughts, please feel free to comment below. All right, we're going to blast through these. I did do a Christmas, holiday gift kind of fast-paced one. This one, it kind of going to go into each, kind of going to want to, go into each one a little bit more depth. Let's just get started. This was Blade Show Blade of the Year last year. This is the Kershaw Iridium. Ooh. Really nice looking knife. It's got that axis lock, kind of a crossbar style lock in there. You can use that to open it and close it effortlessly. Thumb it out really easy. Finger flick it out, no problem. That axis lock closes like just buttery. I got an aluminum or like a steel. Is this steel or aluminum? It's a metal handle that is not titanium. Maybe make some more notes, Kenman, before you start. Whatever. It's got D2 steel. I know that. Kershaw Iridium. It does have a little bit of a little springy kind of, it's like, I don't know what you call that. But in some of these locks, they kind of have that thing where it helps you it kind of helps push it out and helps pull it in just a little. But you can use that exclusively, or you can use those thumb studs as you want. Great knife. $65 with that D2 steel. I know they have them kind of on special on Blade HQ right now. And like you see the color of that back spacer, you can get one where like the scales are that color. They have a few different shades and different styles. It's a cool knife though. $65, right in the middle of that price range we're looking at today. Pocket clip can be swapped to the other side. It does have that little back spacer accent. That's cool. Really shiny blade. Works really, really well. Fun knife to have. $65 for Iridium. Okay. Number 2. Oh, I put it over here. Civivi. Civivi is going to hit hard with some of these. And again, these aren't the best knives out there. And they're not even all of my knives that fall under each of these categories. It's just the ones that I grabbed that are, if I were to grab all my favorites, they'd probably all be Civivi button locks. But if you look today, there is a bunch that are Civivi button locks. But I did try to get a variety in each grouping so that you can see a little bit of different things. So certain people like certain things, certain people like others. So I want to give a little bit of variety so I cover all the bases of what everyone likes. This is the Civivi Altus. Everyone understand how my brain works right now? I don't have notes. Just talking out of my... Civivi Altus has a Nitro V blade. I've got a wood handle on here. There's different styles available. There are for all these knives that I'm showing. Some of them might cost a little bit more. Some of them might cost a little less. Civivi Altus is $67 with this Nitro V steel and the wood handle. Might be a little less without the wood handle, but I think they all come in Nitro V. They might actually have one of these in a higher grade. I know there's a Damascus one. There might be one that has a more premium steel, although Nitro V steel is great. This is a sweet knife. And as you can see, the action for it, you can use that button to open and close it. Listen, that snap out, oof. The button drops it shut, but boom, that thumb stud just, it's so snappy when you do that. Great knife. Civivi Altus for $67. If you are in this price range, man, it's tough not to say that this might be the best one. It's a little small for me personally, but it just works so good. And it's a great knife. It's a great knife to have. All of these knives are great to have. Okay, Vosteed Bellamy. This knife is cool. Something about it. I really like it. Maybe almost a downside is the ridges on this micarta. They are deep ridges. You can see those on there. So in and out of the pocket, that's a little rough. I haven't had much of an issue, but it's going to fray some pockets. That is something that some people will want to consider. But you also want to consider that. Boom. This thing drops, shut, flips, out, drops, shut. Oof. Look at the action on that. It does have a front flipper. Fantastic knife. Vosteed Bellamy. It's a thin, long, slicey blade. The grip on it is really nice. The jimps are great. Solid blade. Really good looking. See that? That's funny. Really good looking clip point. Love it. 154 cm blade steel on this Vosteed right here. This one, okay. So they have a sale right now, which drops us down to $59, which is under the 60 to 70 range. But actually, it's not, because when you buy something for $59, it's actually going to be like 62 at the end of it when you pay all the tax and stuff on it. But when it's not on sale, it's a $72 knife, so it's actually above it. So right now, I'm going to call it in that $60 to $70 range. But you're getting that 154 cm blade steel, really cool looking blade. Awesome micarta feel. Great. Vosteed Bellamy. It's just got a really nice drop shut. You barely have to just give it a little push. Watch. And it just drops right in there. Isn't that great? So much fun. So much fun. Okay, continuing on. We're back. Well, it is black. Back to Civivi. Like I said, Civivi hits me hard. They're really good stuff. This is the Civivi Cogent. Ooh, look at that black blade. Oh, it's fantastic. So clean. Look at that. Did they write anything on there? No. I love it. They got the little C for the Civivi. Such a clean look. I mean, I understand branding, but I also... Look, you want to sell it? Boom. Civivi, just a barely branded, no writing, just a solid, clean looking blade. Sweet. I've been having problems squeezing that button, and it's not the knife's fault, it's my fault. I also have a few, I don't know, I think it's just this button, you have to push it a little bit further, but when you do it, it works great. And you can also flick that out. You can finger flick that out. There's no, look at that. Pretty much nothing there. Almost just a hint of almost nothing. But you can just go like that. I love it. I love it. Civivi Cogent 14C 28N blade steel. $65. Get the wood grain on here. Extra details. Let's do some HD. Right. Excellent looking stuff. Really classy looking blade. Classy looking knife. Excellent. I got lucky. Wood, you never know what you're going to get. You know, the Altus is the same kind of Chaborda wood. But see how this one, I got that knot and that super crazy looking grain on this side. This side's got a couple nice little stripes. My Altus is a little more red, but it's just a smooth. There isn't as much wood grain to it. When you buy something made out of wood or with the wood, you never know. It's wood. They're all going to be a little different and unique. I got lucky with this one. I think it's super cool. Civivi Cogent, $65, 14C28 on that one. Let's do another Civivi. Also 14C28N. This is the Chevalier. Oh, man. Some people will say this should have been my top, but you'll see why it's not. I love this knife, though. Really big, long blade. Super clean. Action, that flipper tab works great. Flicking it out works great. Micarta handle on here. Nice, clean, classy, super long blade. Big, right? Okay, so like I said, on this one, micarta handle and the 14C28N blade. If you were to buy it at this right now, it's like 76 bucks. So this is a little over the top on our price of 60 to 70, but they also have the cheapest one on, what I don't remember. Was it Blade HQ, I think, is $57.99 right now. So that's just about 60 bucks with your tax. But they also have some that in that range of about 70 or 60, 65, whatever, 67. So they're right in the middle of that 60 to 70 range, just showing you one that's a couple dollars over that. They actually have the Civivi Chevalier 2, which is out, which is very similar. They have a few new handles and a few different styles, but it's going to be in about that same price range. Great knife in that 60 to 70 bucks. Civivi Chevalier. Oof. Okay. Last one in the category, Kenman's favorite. This is a top 5 of my all-time favorites, regardless of price, regardless of anything. I tend to enjoy the slightly less expensive. I haven't really gotten into the thousands and extremely expensive hundreds and hundreds of dollars. But I'm very comfortable in this range, and I'm very comfortable with the CJRB button lock. This is the Riff. Ooh, I like a bigger, beefier knife. This is it. Tell ya. Button lock. Look at this action. Perfect. Flips out. Perfect. Thumbs out. Poorly. That's me. No, thumbs out really good. Flip, drop. Every time. This one, you don't have to push like that Cogent. This one is different. I barely push that button and it's got a little more weight to it. But I could sit there and just mess with the Riff all day. This is top 5, 100%. I love this knife very much. Size-wise, look, feel, ambidextrousness of the... Ambidextrousness? Yep. Of the button lock, the ease of the use, the sound that it makes, that you can flip it out. Great size. CJRB Riff, 64 bucks. This one I've got a micarta handle. I do like them micarta. This is a AR RPM 9 blade steel, and it's awesome. $64. You're looking at it. If you do want to sit at home and do this when you're watching a movie with something that looks like this, you got an extra 65 bucks lying around. Kenman picks all day. Favorite. Boom. This top 5 all knives all time. Right there. CJRB Riff. Sick. Sick. Okay, I'm getting them all out. That is the Riff. $64. Civivi Chevalier. $57 to $76. Civivi, there's my fail on that. The Cogent, $65. Oh, did I have the air on the whole time? Oh, let's hope that didn't sound terrible. Okay, my bad. Civivi Cogent, $65. We have the Vosteed Bellamy, $59 to $72. I paid $72. Civivi Altus, 67 bucks. Kershaw Iridium, 65. There they are. Dan Kenman, $60 to $70 picks 2023. I don't know how to talk today. I apologize. Was also fighting I had the auto FPS on my camera. I was getting some of these lines in the background. I apologize for that. It looks like I've got it fixed. I turned off. It had this auto FPS. I'm just shooting 60 frames a second. I'm shooting 4K. It should just stay at that. But now that I've turned that off, it looks like I fixed that. So again, if you didn't even notice, then no worries. If you did, I apologize. That won't be happening in the future. Got to dial that in so the videos look good. But yeah, that's my 60 to 70. Kershaw Iridium, 65 bucks. D2. Civivi Altus, 67 bucks. Nitro V. Vosteed Bellamy, 154 CM, 70 bucks. Civivi Cogent, 65 bucks. 14C28N. Civivi Chevalier, 14C28N, 60 to 70 bucks range depending on the one you get. And like I said, that top one, the CJRB Riff, $64 AR, RPM 9. Love it. That's it for today. If you enjoy what you see, please hit that like button and subscribe to see more. It helps me out, and I really appreciate it. Check out the other ones. I got a couple more to go to get this series done. More stuff fun coming in the future. Stay sharp. I'll see you soon.